Guys, can you frickin' believe it? Out of all the times that you guys have sent in requests, PMs, annoying aim spams that will never end, whispers on Battle.net, I have done it. I have found a replay where I have done an FFA. The 3x speed at the 1 minute mark. I know you guys are used to the whole, let's pause at the 1x speed at the 15-second, no, screw that. 3x speed, the 1x mark. No, the 1 minute mark. See, I'm so used to saying that in the beginning. It's just become second nature to me, and I gotta kind of break from that habit here. Anyways, Emerald Gardens is the map, by the way, guys. This is an FFA that the lovely se-neko did for the shoutcast, and so I decided, hell, I'll just save the replay for this, and one day, once I get that final request to make the damn commentary on a damn free-for-all, I will do it. And guys, I did it. You should be proud of me. Anyways, let's get this unpaused in 5 seconds, and we can actually get this sucker started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpaused. So, okay, we're just blazing through this right here. As you can tell, she was shoutcasting during the whole entire thing. Yeah, we were able to cast hack, all that lovely stuff. I can't really give you from the main points of all the players here, so I'm sort of going to kind of guide you through whatever the hell was going on with me. First hero to get, of course, would be the Demon Hunter. I couldn't really see me getting any other hero. Warden, yeah, sure, that'd be really cool. But the map is on Emerald Gardens, meaning I can abuse the hell out of fast expoing. The gold mines are unprotected, so, that'll be odd. Anyways, once I get the lumber, well, I start on my 2 expos, so I'm getting my 2 expos already. 2 expansions, that'll help me out in the early part of the game. I'm checking who my next door neighbor here is, and that'd be Immortal Wolf. He's just building up his junk here, and he's actually going for a mass tank. So, yeah, that's gonna blow. Anyways, what else is going on here? Everyone's just trying to get their expansion up there if they haven't gotten it already. We have Pimcraft. He's starting to get his set up here. He's starting to get his lovely towers. He's getting his Blade Master first. We have Yellow checking me out, trying to get some stuff up here. And now he's going to get his expo. You tell me I could stop that expansion. Tellerman would be pissed off at this map. Anyways, in a free-for-all, you might as well get some defense for your expansions, so that's what I'm getting right now. This is going by very, very fast. It's hard to keep up, but hell, I'll try to go with it. Anyways, I'm getting some Ancient Protectors out here, making sure that my expansions will not go down. I already invested a good chunk of my early game time into it. I might as well put some great use to that. So I go ahead and do that. I can definitely afford to get 2 Ancients of Wars here. I can fast tech. I can do all that lovely stuff. With an expansion, anything is possible. Unless these annoying bastard orcs keep attacking my base. So what I'm doing right now, I just want to make sure that my expansions are out there. I don't really plan on taking out any bases anytime soon. So I'm just going to be like, alright, cool, I'll let bastard Housucraft try to take out my Expo's defense. But had I not got these Ancient Protectors here, my god, that would suck. Either way, I had the portal out of the way. And I haven't played free-for-all in so long. I was just making, I gotta be honest with you guys, I was just making crap up as I went along. As for my units here, I just wanted to get the most well-rounded Night Elf army that I can conjure up right here. As for, well, you can tell by Immortal Wolf on the side right here, he's starting to mass up a bunch of his workshops. Yeah, he's determined to annoy the living crap out of everyone that's in this game. So be it. So, still low on lumber, still got my tier 1 on me. As for my second here, well, looking at my gold, I have an obscene amount of gold. I plan on having a surplus in gold. Even so, if I lose my expansion, I already got plenty of gold to have a cushion here. Looking at the opposite part of the map, we're all just basically trying to have controls of our zones here. That's pretty much how free-for-alls go. It's by the famous map, Divide and Conquer. Just go out to your areas, conquer, get your own little zones. You can't get it all at once, so might as well take your time. Anyways, Hasu is determined to take out that damn expansion of mine, and I know that I can hold a great ground at that spot. So I just keep my guys there and let other guys beat the living crap out of each other. But at the same time, I have to realize it'd be an awesome idea if I, level up my heroes a bit. So I do put some wisps out on some merc camps, and I do go ahead and try to creep. Just some local creeps, nothing too crazy. So, hold on. Yep, there he goes. He's working on those siege engines. They're at the 2-2 upgrades. This is this bastard that I gotta deal with, Immortal Wolf. He was going through this. I killed a crap load of his peasants. I knew that when he had all those tanks, he's not really going to try to run out there. So I decided, hell, I'll do this the long way. I'll do this the hard way. I'll take out from the farm on in. So I have mountain giants out here. What I'm trying to go for my army is just getting a somewhat good of a ground base, but I want to still make some archers, maybe some glaives, just in case, because I did notice that Immortal Wolf did get all those lovely tanks. So I wanted to do something about this little tank problem that I had here. So with his defense gone, Immortal Wolf is kind of chilling out in the back of his base thinking, this is sucking. Either way, looking at some other players, I am seeing mass defense, regular orc, mass wyverns, mass defense, night elf, oh, that's alright. I'm seeing mass defense, basically in free-for-alls. I mean, I'm not Inferno Race here, but defense plays a much more crucial role in free-for-alls. As you can see, that's kept my expo up for a little while, so that's cool. Got that up there. Anyhow, all that I'm planning on right now is just taking out yellow. I don't want to deal with this crap. I knew that he teleported down onto his expansion. It's heavily guarded, I can tell. So Immortal Wolf is angry. He hates me for that. So he's using those siege engines, an excellent anti-air. I don't think air is going to mess with that one bit. He has plenty right now to hurt me, so I think he's ready to. He's rallied to take me down here, as I am sure that any other player who just got into the same position as he would do the same thing. So he's getting ready. He's just keeping his guys back there, waiting to get at me. I'm just trying to control my zone right now. I know that the human player next to me, I haven't really seen that much of him, so I figure, alright, he's busy trying to kill some other guys. So I'm going to go ahead and just get my own little area. I don't really have to worry about our human player right next to me. Priestess of the Moon comes next, primarily for her Starfall. You're going to get that really fast, so that's what I get. And I notice Immortal Wolf is out there. I thought that was all that he had left. So I'm like, alright, I got to take care of this crap. I don't want to deal with these stupid tanks. But alright, I killed the item shop, and well, wouldn't you know, he's farm hiding. He's just holding back some farms. It's when he can beat the crap out of my expansion and basically proceed to annoy me. By the way, take off Fog of War if you... leave Fog of War on where you can see my vision if you want the lag to go down a little bit. I know 3x speed at such a massive game can kind of lag up your screen here. I would recommend, if this was too laggy for you, just restart, set your video card settings down, and it'll go a little bit faster. Getting a couple chimeras, but he takes out that roost in time before I can really make anything out of it. He is going to try to take out that stupid tree. Chimera roost is out, so the tree will follow quickly. So it doesn't matter. I have plenty of gold. 8 steam engines. 6, 5. He's counting them down here as I take them out. They become very good experience for me. Yeah, it'll bring me back a little bit, but I didn't lose anything in my army. If I fight any huge battle right here, I'll still have the same army as I did, just a little bit more experience. So okay, I just get that expo back as soon as I can, and I'll plan on later on getting into Immortal Wolf's base. So I have some fairy dragons, basically anything that take on any race at this point in the game. You got the bears, that's your melee. You got your fairy dragons, that's their casters. You got your lovely range, alright, that'll take care of their air. And it's not specifically to go against one certain thing. I mean, sure, if I see some one dude massing the living hell out of air, then yeah, I'll kind of change my army around a bit to where I'm getting this consistent anti-air here. But I noticed that Hanks has a crap load of defense, so I'm just attacking ground here. And if you look at my base, you can see the turmoil that Hanks is putting onto me right here. Look at all those freaking flying machines. Holy crap. That sucks. I'm going to move out of the way here. That is just way too many to handle. Look at that crap. You told me how I can stop that. Fucking imbalance. Anyways, as the players are starting to thin out here, as Wolf and Practice Account are out of the game, now I have to worry about a lot of air. So, okay, I'll start to get some anti-air here. I'll just try to leave my guys back into the base so he knows, alright, I won't mess with him then, since he's got some defense in his base. I did construct my Hunter's Hall near that shop there, simply for the fact that, yeah, it's a valid patron that I can put there, and also, as I do chop down my trees, you can see, as my Goblin Shredder is also by that area, he can also turn the wood into the Hunter's Hall. So, okay, let's check out what's going around on the map right here. Everyone was permitted to listen into the shoutcast, so I did have somewhat of an insight towards what was going on. So I heard, for a brief moment, mass air, in a lot of it too. So I'm going to start to work on some anti-air, a little bit more than normal here. So I'm also starting to work on just a little bit of upgrades on the bears, because I did keep in mind they do have heroes. They got to stay on the ground. If I can get rid of those, I can force them the portal out of the way if it gets too bad. And you can also tell by what the players are saying, who's fighting who, so you really don't have to worry about some one player beating the crap out of your base or robbing your army once you just fought a huge battle here. So I know that Pimcraft and Hasucraft, they're pissed at each other. They're having a little brawl going on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of my own little next threat that's next to me, the whole divide and conquer type of thing here. And as I am saying right here, laggy. Well, it's probably laggy to you guys because I have an intense video card here and this is going pretty slow. So anyways, what I'm doing right now, apart from taking out Hank's base, I'm keeping in mind that I know that Hanks is going to try to reverse the pressure here and try to attack me as I'm trying to attack his base. However, I know that all I need to take out his air is, well, easy to say, anti-air. His base is completely defenseless against my grounded units. Even if he does bring all of those flying machines towards my base, they really can't do too much damage and I can just race him. All of these peons are lovely targets for me. So I'm going to finish off Hank's base. Take off a great deal of those peons. Those are out of the way. Alright. I'm happy with that. So I looked at his base and I saw that he didn't move his peasants. They didn't go to some area once they were finished with the town hall, so he didn't have an expansion. I really wasn't expecting him to be any other part of the map. So okay, I'll just finish off his base here. Even if he does have some big attack going on somewhere else, I realize that, hell, I can just take out his base and he'll be out of the game. Maybe, just maybe, I can scout around the map and try to catch his pocket of anti-air there. So yep, I defeat him. So I have all those lovely flying machines to take out. Alright, that's good. So I do get some good levels with that. My Nagasuich and my Priestess of the Moon got at a decent level. My DH is the big guy right here. He's level 6. Now I can fight some intense game-deciding battles. Now I can take some additional risks, such as running into Hasu's base right here, well, I mean his expansion right here, and possibly fighting a little battle here. So I do that. I do get into Metamorphosis form. His air will not last whatsoever. That'll go down very quick, as well as just any cluster of weak units. Ghouls, headhunters, a lot of ranged units. They won't last to a metamorphosized demon hunter. So I just use that, I focus onto those, and I'm just slowly starting to chip away at his army. But I realize, hell, I don't want to get stuck into too much. So I just let the siege do the talking, and whenever he tries to run out to me, I'll just focus fire on whatever I can, try to hit something, use a forked lightning or two as it goes on. I do have a level 3 forked. So I know that this attack that I'm doing on him is doing a bad thing to him, just by judging of what he's saying even. And also by judging how Hasu brings his army out here, how even though it's a very good chance that he's going to lose quite a bit if he tries to rush it out there, that this is a very, very important part of his game here. If this is taken out, it eliminates a huge chance for him to stay into this game. So I use that to my advantage. I know that if I just take that out, I really won't have to hear that much from Hasu anymore. If I take him out, then I'll just delay him. That's one less person that I have to be concerned with. So he did use bloodlusted peons. That is freaking awesome. I dare say sexy. Level 6 Naga Switch on my side here. And I do get Tornado. You definitely want that. The example that I mean by that is by the just the way that people have their expansions set up, where you just set off a tornado in there and they can't touch that tornado. Their workers go flying in the air. That's less gold for them, and you get an extra edge on taking out all that mass defense. So I have my own little area here right now. I divided a bit. I conquered a bit. If you take the Fog of War onto my vision here, then you can see it's doing a little bit better. I check out the Dragon Roost. I hire one of those underling dragons. I wait a little bit till I get a little extra. No, actually, I'm waiting for the timer to go off to where I can get one of the big dragons. But someone else has camped that area. I already saw the creeps. They've been crept. So I'm going ahead and get some necessities for my heroes here. I retrain my Priestess of the Moon to start getting some Owl Scouts, because at this point in the game, if you have your lovely little version of a free-for-all map hack, as I guess I used to call it when I used to play free-for-all. By the way, I don't really play too much free-for-all. Free-for-all has killed my inner child. Only in free-for-all, that's when I go for the little Owl Scouts right here. So, okay. I see Pimcraft. He's starting to get some of these lovely watchtowers up here. So I don't want to deal with that stupid crap. So the Tauren revives. I try to kill the Tauren, but he kind of gets out of the way. Marky Mark fights me right afterwards. That stupid bastard was listening to it on vent. He could hear what was going on. He tried to take advantage of every little opportunity he could. I finally get level 6 on the Priestess of the Moon. I'm very happy with that. And so what I plan on doing, this is the part where I actually start. You're going to see me in the middle of the map right now. After I heal up, of course. Going to be at the middle of the map. Why? Potions of Invulnerability. The Priestess of the Moon needs it. The Naga Sea Witch needs it for their channeling spells, although you really won't need it for the Naga Sea Witch, seeing that the fact that throughout the whole battle, I really doubt you're going to use Tornado. During the battle, I really think that you're going to use Forked Lightning. On and on and on. With a hero with 555 mana, that's a lot of damage you can spread into their army. So I'm just here to pick up some good items. I pick up Runed Bracers. That's what I want. I gotta get that on that DH. Awesome. So all I'm doing right now is, since I got my own little area cleared out for me, and I've got a little section of the base for me to chill out in, what I'm going to do is, I'll have a lot of money. I can stack up on items. I can just portal to whatever I want to go to. Well, not exactly right now. I'm only riding on high upkeep with very few expansions. This was a rather crucial point into my game. What I'm doing right here is now I'm hitting these item shops, and now I'm going to start to buy some invulnerability potions for my heroes, all that lovely stuff. They're taken at the item shop, so I'm just going to go ahead, travel to a different item shop, see what they got. I noticed that Marky Mark, the little bastard's in the middle of the map. So I try to chase him down, but nope, he doesn't. I tell him to get over to me, but he doesn't. I used the Starfall for reasons unknown, because I thought that he was actually going to try to seriously run to me. But I do use Starfall in the middle, just to try to secure the ground, at least to where I can buy those big dragons, that huge green dragon. That's what I'm talking about. So, gold mine drained. I plan on getting rid of those creeps next. I did have a walking tree of life, so I did TP to that. Makes it a little more convenient for me. I can also pick up that stone token. Very, very good item. And I just take the extra few minutes to run, extra few seconds, to run that Tree of Life back, where it'll be a little harder for it to be hit, and it will give me a much better position when I portal in there if someone does decide to attack me. So I'm just trying to take off some remains of someone's base because I can. There's nothing I can do too much at this point. The items have been sold out. The best thing I can do is just wait it out, scout out the map, check out what's going on. If I see anything coming to me, I'll wait for them to come to me, and I'll just kind of stay in my own little segment, wait for people to beat each other up. You don't want to stick your head out too much in a free-for-all. That's one thing I definitely remembered. Good God. Anyhow. Excuse me. Anyways, scouting out once again. I'm just trying to keep that awesome position in the map. They keep on holding themselves back. They're waiting for me to fight my battle here, then he can just attack me afterwards. This damn coward, I swear to God. Yeah, I'm like, don't run. You better frickin' fight. Stop running. Anyhow. So yeah, that's basically where I stand onto the map right now. Boots of speed onto the Demon Hunter. Just because I can. Hell. I'm just waiting for some guys to get to me. Marky Mark, he kind of runs his guys towards me. The second that I see red, I attack him immediately. He was already annoying me, so I wanted to take care of that little problem real quick. Always wanted to make sure I had a scroll of TP on my heroes here. Easy to explain, because with all the stuff happening on the map, you want to have a lot of spots to run to. I really shouldn't have to tell you guys that, but it's kind of going fast-paced, and I'm sort of going towards a narrative approach into this game rather than all that stuff. So I do manage to catch a little bit of Red's army, just the tip of it. I trade a TP scroll for one of their units, and I get in a fight with Messiah right here. We both use Starfall. We both use Demon Hunter and Metamorphosis. I use the... He manages to kill off a lot of my army, but I do focus fire onto their hero, so they portal out of the way. Holy crap, if you look at Messiah's hero, 4 Pariaps of Vitality. That is a beefy-ass Demon Hunter. You do not want to focus fire into that one. But for some miraculous reason, I managed to get that thing weak. Don't ask how, but I managed to. The battle went by way too quick for me to even go through that. With a lot of gold, I just fast revive. Big whoop. I go through that. I don't think I really even had an altar to revive at. At this point, I'm like, God, this sucks. So many teamers. As you can see by the text that was spoken here. So I realized, alright, I want to get a few of the Dryads just to help counteract with the lovely Starfall here. So I know that Messiah, you gotta distinguish right now the powerhouse teams that are going on right here. What we have left, sure, there are people that are still remaining in the game. You can take out Fog of War, but the stupid bug won't let you, and it'll still show the whole entire buildings. But the major players that I assessed at this point. Alright, my biggest threat is Pimpcraft. Red, he's right next to me. He's the closest onto this map. Chances are, though, Messiah, he's going to basically deal all of his damage towards Pimpcraft mostly. He's sort of caught into the middle. If you're caught into the middle of the powerhouse teams like this, just stay back. Pimpcraft plays this out very well. He plays it the best that he could. But it's also the most annoying way that you can play it, and I don't blame him. Hell, I was annoyed at the time, but it's nothing short of what I would have done. Anyways, let Messiah get 3 of the big dragons. They do not die. I'm sorry, they do not. But I do get some hippogriffs anyways, because I at least want to do something to them, I hope. That's what I hope I'm doing. So I simply just portal out of the way. Away from Messiah, he can take the expansion here. Have fun with it. Go for it. I don't want to deal with it. He has the level 1 panda, though. That's the easiest thing. So I look at his army. I'm like, alright, cool. The second I see that panda, Son of a bitch is mine. I want to get rid of that. 2 level 10s. So this Night Elf guy, yeah, he's a big problem. Anyways, what can I go for? Excuse me. All I gotta do at this point is just wait it out. Just rack up as much gold as I can, get as much experience as I can without risking this huge crippling blow to my army here. So we're just waiting for this whole thing to go. Pimp is annoying everyone here. While I wait, I'll just stack my heroes with some good items here. Every hero that I have has a healing scroll. Well, just about every hero. And I'll make sure that every hero has a potion of invulnerability, because 7 seconds of invulnerability will do wondrous things for you, let me tell you. Anyhow, as I see red... Excuse me. He's going to go for some Wyvern and Bat Rider harassment. Annoying as hell. Yeah, I know. God, he is playing the role of the annoying guy in this one, but still, he's caught into the middle. He doesn't really have too much to do. So I get into my second little skirmish against him here. I noticed Pimpcraft's army. I was like, alright, he just fought some battle here, so I really won't have to worry too much. My Demon Hunter, very weak. He's going to start focusing fire onto it, so that's when I kind of get out of the way. Red, yeah, he's a freaking coward. He tries to step in there, tries to get me. I mean, I gotta admit to you guys, I was pissed off at this point, but Pimpcraft's awesome. Don't worry, I don't hate the guy. He's freaking cool. Anyhow, the second I fought that battle, actually, Messiah, he tried to fight Pimpcraft after he fought that battle, I think. And that was really bad for Messiah. He lost a lot. And so I forced him to portal out of the way. He runs to the Fountain of Health. I steal the fountain from him. So, yes, I'm very happy about that. I'm just making sure that throughout as long as I can get the view onto Pimpcraft, that I keep the Owl Scouts right on him. I do not move them out of the way. They stay where they stay, and are not going anywhere. So, because this guy, obviously looking at his army, Bat Riders, Wyverns. Of course he's not going to fight some direct battle. He's going to run in the back of your base. He's going to deal some damage on the side, stuff like that. And also in viewing that, I get some time to look at Messiah's army right here. So looking at that, I see what's going on here. So I realize that at this point, I've got the bigger of the army, so I'm trying to force a battle to one of the players to where we can just get this done. Trying to do as much damage as I can. Trying to just monopolize this whole entire map. And I need some better anti-air, and what kind of better anti-air can you get than an Orb of Venom? Well, yeah, that's a lot of chat. They paused it. Crap, what was I going to say? Orb of Lightning, that's better anti-air. So anyways, they're trying to convince me to fight a battle. I'm saying, hell no. I'm not fighting that. So I'm just going to try to hold the ground on whatever is still useful to me. Okay, my Tree of Eternity. I'm going to run that out of the way. I'm definitely not keeping that rooted into the ground. That's staying uprooted, where I can at least try to run out of the way a little bit. Just trying to pick out whatever I can, the most that I can, against Pimpcraft. And whenever they both try to get to me, I just try to shoo them off, try to hold my ground until they just give up and try to go for somebody else. That somebody else does the same exact thing against him, and it just kind of bounces back and forth. Takes a long time, but hell, it's what you gotta do. Well, sometimes. Anyways, I don't have a TP on me. This sucks. Excuse me. Looking at Marky Mark, what is this guy left with? Nothing. Just a really beefy Blade Master to run into bases and cast all that stuff. I get in a little battle with Messiah right here, so he portals back just a tad, and I realize that this time he's mine. I can get rid of him. He knows we're fighting a battle, so red. he goes ahead and tries to take out the rest of my base here. Yeah, it's annoying, but hell, you can't blame him. So, okay, my next strategy, hold back, hold back, hold back, hold back. My only last good source of income right here is in the form of that expansion, so I just want to at least keep that ground. I'm getting resources very slowly at this point, and I just get in a little skirmish against Marky Mark's Blade Master right here. He's a little confident, as you can see with that big Demon Hunter right here. He sets out with this Tarn Chieftain as well. They're both trying to weaken me as much as they can, but I am, however, trying to separate them a little bit more. It's hard for me to catch up to that stupid Tarn Chieftain. So I'm taking Pimp's advice. I'll leave it alone. So he buys nothing but Paripes of Vitality for his heroes. They do not die. Let me tell you. Anyways, the Priestess of the Moon, once I take that out, I don't waste any time. I use Forked Lightning as much as I can. He had no portal, so I just take advantage of my level 3 cold arrows and the Dryad, so I managed to gradually take out the two powerhouses right here.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
So it's basically just trash talk going in between the players right here. God, this FFA was till like 4 in the morning, I swear to God. It lasted forever. Whew. Anyways, Marky Mark, he's sort of out of the picture right here. Pimpcraft, he's sort of out of the picture as well. So we're just waiting for it to finish up as I'm taking out the remaining of the threats. I guess my style of play in free-for-all, not that I know whether or not it's the style to play or not, but playing insanely defensive, yeah, it's much better. So hopefully that's my strain of crappy advice for you guys today. Otherwise from that, basically just finishing all this off, I was thinking, alright, screw it, you can take the rest. All that I need to protect is this one little area of the map. Sure, I'm losing a bunch of my things, but it's fine. My Demon Hunter alone can take them on. I say bring it on. Get rid of the Bat Riders. And just cast Owl Scout after Owl Scout. I can't get any more units in my army. I need a little bit more of gold, so I'm left with just an entangled gold mine with one wisp. Now one wisp has got to get enough for a Moonwell. So yeah, I get my Moonwell. Once that comes up there, I'll still be at 40, so I have to wait one more time with the little one wisp in the well thing. So once the TC comes in there, yeah, I'll just start to focus onto it a little bit more. Yada yada. He uses his reincarnation. First thing I do, mana burn it so he can't use too many stomps. He is not giving up. So it's like the last final thing right here. It's just me and Pimpcraft finishing this crap. So there we go. I used the Forked Lightning, and I managed to finish that. Top 3 for this really actually goes down towards the end of the free-for-all, as I can see. Still hasn't changed since I played free-for-all last. With me with the 315k, we got Messiah with 282k, and Pimpcraft in 3rd place. I think safe to say the most annoying player in this free-for-all, but nevertheless, he's a cool guy with 189k. Anyhow, strategies that really suck in free-for-all. Mass gyrocopters. Mass, well, that's about it. Anyways, mass tanks if you catch it early enough. So, what else can I mention to you guys? Probably the mistake that Messiah did is that he invested way too much into that Pandaren Brewmaster. He got it way too late into the game. If I were him, I'd just stop at 2 heroes. If I did have another hero, I'd just keep it back into my base, and I just let the global experience benefit that, let it get up there, rather than bring it up into the field. Otherwise, if there's like a way to get a Potion of Divinity yeah, I'd get that. Stack the hero with a potion of divinity, fight a huge battle, gain about 5 levels on the hero if you fight a huge battle like that. Yeah, then it'd be good. Otherwise, when you got a hero like that, it's really weak like that, they're basically just an open target, and they won't last long. It's free experience. It's a liability for you more than an asset. So if you're getting your 3 heroes, I would suggest getting them at a relatively early point into the game. I guess sort of like how I got it. You can get it at that time. So that's my free-for-all advice. I know I'm not exactly the known for my free-for-alls anymore, as I once was in War 3 pub days, but you know what? I haven't done a free-for-all commentary in so freaking long that I decided, hell, I'll just treat you guys to this. Sure, it's not some huge 2 versus 2 thing or some 1 versus 1 that I normally do to help you guys out, because I was more like narrating this match. Trust me, I know. It's hard to narrate. I mean, it's hard to go into too much detail to replay at 3x speed. So I tried to make it a little easier for you guys, but oh well. Hell, I think I'm done with this one. Anyways, I'll check you guys out later. See ya.